Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well out there. Thank you for tuning back in. We are officially on episode 2 of the Dark Wolf series. So, today what we're getting into is we're actually going to go outside in the backyard. I'm going to show you guys a little more in the 2004 Ford Mustang and the 2010 Mustang. So, in both of those, we're going to look at the engine bay, tell you all the problems that we're having, I guess also basically what I plan on doing in the future for this. So, yeah, hopefully you guys like it, and we'll see what we can get into. Girl, freaking, this is my key fob. You know we got that Coors Light going. And of course, we got this, but freaking, I don't even drink Coors Light anymore. I've upgraded to a Michelob Ultra. So, and into the back. See, this is the dangerous part. When you're literally out here, like, what is this, Crash Bandicoot? I'm literally gonna have to walk like a freaking penguin because I'm not trying to fall and eat it. I know if I was to eat it, you guys would definitely view this video, that's for sure. All right, we made it, guys. There she is. We're gonna do a cold start. I haven't started her in like 3 or 4 days, so, you know. There she is, guys. Your cold start. We'll show you guys what the inside looks like. So this is what we're working with. I mean, for the most part, considering the fact this car is a 2004, the inside's pretty clean. I mean, like I said, I know it's obviously it's a V6, and obviously it's automatic. But what are you gonna do? First car. The reason why the other one, my 2010, is a automatic is because for work I do a lot of driving. So I know it's kind of crazy to have a V8 as a daily drive, but life's too short to buy boring cars. So I'm gonna open this up. All right, so here we got that number 96, my lucky number. Day of the Dead. And we got that. But this is what we're working with. This is your 3.9 liter V6 engine. A lot of people actually say that the 3.9 liter does not exist, but here you go. Where is it? Right there. 3.9. So this engine's a little bit bigger, comes with a little more horsepower. I'll just kind of show you guys what I've done so far. This is actually old, this cold air intake. It's actually one of the first things I did to this car. That, and then obviously I got those custom American muscle rims on it, but literally about 6 years old now. I should probably upgrade and maybe go bigger. We got a new alternator, new serpentine belt. I installed all that myself. A new belt tensioner, because whenever I replace my alternator and serpentine belt, I always buy a new belt tensioner. Just, why not? New battery, new distributor, new live wires, new spark plugs, all the goody goods. Actually, even underneath the car, I replaced that whole rack and pinion. You can't really see it under here or like above here, but if I got under the car, you can really see it. But I replaced the outer tie rods, the inner tie rods, the rack and pinion, all the goodies. So the one thing this car definitely needs is an alignment. The other issue that we're facing for this baby girl is it's leaking gas. Kind of like what I said earlier. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what Massachusetts will do to you. All that rust. But right under here, it's leaking gas. I know it looks rusted as all hell, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can just kind of restore it. I don't know, maybe learn how to do it myself. Oh yeah, and I also did these. I did my own brakes. So we got nice red calipers, rotors, calipers, brake pads. I just kind of wanted it to stand out a little bit. This is what we're looking at. I mean, overall, the car is like really nice, you know. I actually almost sold it. I had a couple guys that came down to look at it because I was going to sell it, but I don't know. It's kind of hard because originally with this car, I spent $4,600 with my dad. You know, I mean, I bought it myself, but my dad was there at the time. He's no longer with us. Yeah, I spent $4,600 for it, and then, you know, after this whole 6 years, I don't even want to know how much money I put into it, just kind of maintaining it and adding new mods to it and all that. But there's a couple things I do want to do to it right now while it's still a V6. Like, for example, I want to make it way louder because it's kind of like a fun car now, just my weekend car. I would love to get 2 exhausts, make it louder. I messed up when I first got the car, where I didn't really know that much about cars. I was kind of learning. I only got 1 exhaust, and the guy was like, oh, do you want to do a dual exhaust? And I was like, oh, no, I'll cheap out and just get the 1. Friggin' 6 years later, I regret that. I should have got the dual exhaust. I probably would have been fine. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you could do something crazy. I mean, I could always buy the exhaust myself and then just, you know, do it for myself and then film myself doing it just so you guys can watch. But I'm not gonna lie, it is freezing cold, so I'm not trying to get freaking froze to death. But yeah, that's kind of like the little rundown so far of this. If there's anything you guys want to see me do to this car, just say it in the comments. You know, tell me what you think I should do to this car. I know there's so much you could do. I know it's only a V6. A lot of people don't care for this at V6, but this thing is so freaking reliable. No matter what I do, or it always starts. So that's the one thing with this car I'll always love. No matter what, it always freaking starts up. But yeah, just let me know in the comments, guys, like what you think I should do to it. I'll look through it, and if it's something that's actually achievable and not like, oh, you know, put in $5,000 and do this. It's like, oh, okay, bro, I got bills, man. Then we could definitely do it, you know. But actually, it's something I want you guys' opinion on. So right here, the windows, I mean, these are the original factory windows and stuff like that, but I'm debating whether or not if I should tint them. Tell me not if you guys think I should tint these windows. Do you think they're too see-through? This is kind of what it looks like on the outside. See? You can see kind of everything. And the other thing I was thinking about too is doing a rear seat delete. Should I get rid of those back seats? I don't know, maybe I should sell them, or if somebody wants them. But I'm debating if I should replace these seats and put in racing seats, which, you know. Or, you know what we could do? We could do something wild and make it a freaking drift Stang. I've seen a lot of guys do that with their V6s. They turn it into a drift car. You know, instead of making it go faster, let's make her drift, you know? But, yeah, just in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Freaking, I know there's a lot we can obviously do to it, but right now I'm just trying to get her back on the road. I need an alignment. We need to fix that gas tank leak. I definitely need new tires, but we're basically almost there. One thing for sure that I'm pretty pumped about is once I finally get this thing on the road, oh, bro, I want to be that guy that like drives by and everyone's like, bro, who the hell is that? I already do that with my other Mustang, my 2010, because it's a lot louder than this. But eventually on the other one, I know you guys saw in my other video, on my 2010, I have no exhaust tips. Which I get, you know, everyone's probably thinking like, why do you not have exhaust tips? My exhaust started falling apart because of the rust. But what's weird is that underneath the car, it's not really rusty. But the exhaust, I don't know if the old owner, because I'm the second owner ever, I don't think he really took good care of it. So when I first got the car, freaking, it was just like one thing after another. But now I feel like I'm at a point where it's like everything is just perfect, right? But I'm thinking about taking it to an exhaust place. And then for the 2010 Mustang, I want to get something a little bit louder, more aggressive sounding, because that's the one that's a V8. And I don't know if there's any suggestions for that you guys want to see me do, just let me know. I'm definitely tinting the windows of the 2010 Mustang. I just feel like it's a must. And you know what? That's probably something. I should probably bring that car back here too so you guys can look at it. Because on that car, which you guys probably seen in the last video and on my little YouTube shorts, that car, you know, it's black. And then I ended up doing the silver wheels with it because I just felt like doing the all blacked out look, which, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a big fan of the all blacked out look. I just felt like it was too easy, you know, honestly. I feel like a lot of people just do that because it's quick, But I wanted to do something a little bit different that kind of stood out, where it's like, all right, that's Don's car. Like, that's Don's, you know? Like, and when I drive by, people could be like, all right, like, we know exactly who that is or whatever. But, yeah. I mean, this thing sounds pretty good. Like, for V6, I think this sounds pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Waking up all the birds in the morning. Probably the neighbors are probably freaking so annoyed I keep revving the engine, but I'm like, dude, it's cold out. I don't know how many degrees it is right now. Screw it, whatever. You only live once. Whatever, you're gonna get mad at me, get mad at me. It is what it is. But yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys my other 2010 Mustang and what I plan on doing for that one. There she is. So this is my 2010 Ford Mustang GT. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier about why I didn't just black it out. I feel like everyone just immediately buys black rims, they lower it, and then they're like, yeah, look at my monster of a car. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go a different route. I wanted to do something where it stood out a little bit more. But actually, let me guys know if you think, I'm debating on whether or not if I should paint those calipers yellow. And maybe I'll do a video of me painting them. I don't know how they're gonna turn out because I've never done it before, but I've seen a lot of videos and it doesn't look too hard. But what do you think? Do you think that would look kind of crazy? Doing the black Mustang, I got the silver and black rims with yellow calipers. It would definitely stand out for sure. And then, like I said before too, I also want to tint these windows a lot darker so that way she just looks like a monster. And this is kind of what the inside looks like. A little crazy. And don't mind that noise. Every time I turn on the heat, there's some weird noise now. I'm actually trying to figure out what the heck that is, but hopefully I solve that today. All right, now that that's all done, check that out. This is kind of my inside view of what it looks like. Pretty clean, huh? 2010 Ford Mustang GT. Actually, I should probably show you guys. Actually, something I installed was this touchscreen. It's Pioneer. You have Apple CarPlay. You can do all this fancy majig. Freaking start your temperature, heat, cold, whatever you need. But now I'm going to show you guys under the hood. That's where the real progress is. All right, here we are. This is your 4.6 liter V8 engine. Of course, we got that number 96, Day of the Dead. Got all the goody goods. But so far for this thing, I'm definitely gonna get a new cold air intake. I definitely want to do that. Honestly, as of right now, I mean, that's kind of like the only thing on my mind, unless you guys have other suggestions. I actually did the whole suspension by myself, and I redid literally the shocks and the struts and everything. But all my friends give me crap though, because they're like, dude, you should have went lower, or you should have got like coilovers, which I agree. I should have probably went a little lower, because look at this. That is kind of disgusting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think I should do next, really. I mean, I was kind of avoiding doing anything crazy just because, you know, I financed this thing and it's almost paid off, but now I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I'm definitely 100% keeping it. And I'm definitely obviously gonna pay everything off. But yeah, let me know down below what you want me to do with the 2010 Mustang and then also with the 04. So I guess overall, I have a lot of big plans for the two of these cars. It's just, obviously, everything takes time and money and, you know, everyone's got bills and stuff. But here, check this out. This is what it sounds like on the inside. Sounds pretty good, honestly. But I'm thinking, I kind of want to go a little bit louder with it. Just so when I'm really driving, I want it to sound very aggressive. But hopefully we can start doing that pretty damn soon. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope it was somewhat of an enjoyment. As you guys know, as I've said many times before, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But luckily for you, I'm kind of entertaining. So, and do not mind my window. It's a little dirty. Because here in Massachusetts, you literally wash your car and then the next day it's dirty again. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, just like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mamas, whoever's closest to you, let them know.